But there is one specific thing that I really want to talk about that is like super important. And so I want you to like get serious for a minute, okay? So all right, so we left Vegas about a half hour ago and just arrived in Prim, Nevada. So gonna go get charged up. Greetings, salutations, and thanks for joining me for another video. Today we got a fun one. We are going to be driving from Las Vegas, actually Prim, Nevada now, which I'm at the Supercharger, to Los Angeles, California, and then on down to San Diego for just the weekend. Just gonna get out of town, go have a little fun on the beach, and decided I figured I'd bring you guys along. So I do have a little business in town while I'm there, but I also got to drop something off for a viewer actually. So I'm going to be stopping in San Pedro, California first, which is in Los Angeles. It's right on the coast. So going to be headed there, probably get there around 1:30, 2 p.m. this afternoon. It's 8:45 a.m. right now here in Prim, and we should have probably around a 4-hour drive. And then I'm imagining probably like another 20 minutes in charging after I leave here. Yeah, this weekend's just gonna be kind of a fun, relaxing, soak up some sun type of weekend on the beach. And so I'm glad to have you guys along. And let's take a look at the screen here and see what the plan is for today. All right, so I'm looking at the map here, and it shows, I mean, look at all those superchargers. It's kind of crazy. Now you can see here's Las Vegas. This is the LA area. I think since we're up to 40%, I'm probably just gonna do a bunch of small quick stops. There's so many superchargers along here. I can pretty much pick whatever I want, or let the Tesla pick. I usually try to just pick them myself. My biggest thing is I don't want to be sitting around for 25, 30 minutes. I want to just, charge for 15 and then get on my way. So 72 kilowatt, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do any of those. We'll do Yormo, California, 95 miles away. Let's go ahead and add that. Let it recalculate. All right, shows 102 miles, 1 hour, 27 minutes. And says we'll arrive with 13% if we left right now. So what I'll probably do is I'll stick around for another 5 minutes and then take off. And then the end destination, as you can see, is right over here, right by just west of Long Beach. We're going right over there. And then after that, we're gonna be heading down the coast toward the Carlsbad area, which is northern San Diego County. Looks like a little bit of traffic there in LA, which is not a surprise. We're right around the morning drive on the way to work, so that makes sense. But yeah, we'll stick around here for a few more minutes and then take off. All right, so we're up to 62%. We're still getting 88 kilowatts in right now. This is a 250 kilowatt charger. Obviously, as it gets more full, lithium ion batteries slow down with their charging rate, same with cell phones or anything like that. It says we'll currently arrive with 32%. So I actually took a phone call, so was here about 10 minutes longer than I needed to be. But now it's time to take off and head for Yormo, California. All right, let's get unhooked. Oh, and for anybody interested, was only here for not too long. That was $8.36. All right, I'll see you in Yormo. getting into California here. Agricultural inspection. No, I'm not bringing any fruits or vegetables into California. Not much of an inspection, but I'm cool with that.
Now take exit 194 on the right. In 500 feet, your destination will be on the left.
Eddie World, huh? I can't say I know what that is.
Now your destination is on the left.
All right, so just arrived at the Yermo, California Supercharger. Ended up arriving with 17%. I think it said like 32 or 33, but like 10 seconds after I got on the interstate, it dropped to like 22%. And then I ended up getting here with 17. So glad I stayed a little bit longer, and time to go charge up. And then I'm gonna head inside and hit the bathroom before grabbing some lunch out of the refrigerator. All right, so this says 22 stalls at 150 kilowatt max. Obviously 12 stalls available. I don't know if there is, but next stop is San Pedro. It says we need 23% to get there. Probably more like 30, 35% added. So that shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna run inside and I'll check in with you once more before taking off. It's time to get some lunch. All right, so just got back in the car, gonna have a little sandwich real quick. Got that out of the fridge along with the water. We're up to 55%, says we need 5 more minutes to continue trip. I'm gonna let it go about another 10 minutes, maybe 15, because when I get to San Pedro, I don't actually want to have to charge right away. I want to be able to charge after I drop off what I need to drop off. So, all right, so time to eat some lunch. All right, so I got my lunch sandwich here. Take this stuff, put my seat back just a tad. Take my little tray here, my little food tray or laptop tray, link in the description. And there we go. Watch a little YouTube, eat some lunch, and we'll be on our way. All right, so I looked up the Eddie World thing, and it just seems like it's owned by some guy named Alex, actually, not even an Eddie. It has nothing to do with Eddie Van Halen, unfortunately. It looks like it's just considered the California's largest gas station. To be honest with you, it's not very big. I've seen bigger gas stations like in every drive that I've ever taken almost. Definitely it has nothing on Buc-ee's, I can tell you that. I don't know, inside was a bunch of novelty items, a lot of stuffed animals, things for kids. I mean, this is the kind of stuff I would love when I was a kid. Lots of candy. But other than that, not much of an attraction, I don't think. All right, so up to 82% here at the Yermo, California Supercharger. It says I have 25 minutes left if I wanted to go to 100%, but I don't need to because it says I'll arrive with 25% in San Pedro and 2 hours, 26 minutes left, 144 miles. And so I think I'm ready to go. I'm gonna go on hook, and then we'll take off, and I'll see you in Southern California. All right, let's put our seat back. Let's see. There we go. And let's see how much that was. That was expensive. Wow. $22.46. I have not paid that in a while. All right, let's hit the road. I'll see you in San Pedro. You don't really get the whole Eddie World thing. There's no way that's the largest gas station in California. It's
In 500
impossible.
feet, turn left to take the Interstate 15 south ramp toward Barstow.
Maybe like 30 years ago it was, but... Well, looks like we got some Tesla deliveries about to happen here. So I know LA, Southern California traffic can be crazy. We're way outside the city still. I have an hour and a half to go to get to the coast. And look at this traffic on the left. It's been going on for like 10 miles already. They're not moving. So I don't know if there was an accident or something, but I'm so thankful I'm not on that side. That is nuts.
I tell you, everybody's standing in line for the water slide. You can come on over, we can take the roller coaster. And you know everybody's looking for a ride in the water slide.
All right, so arrived here in San Pedro with about 30%. And now I'm headed off toward Carlsbad, California. I actually sold my Jackery system to a viewer, and she happened to live here in San Pedro. And so stopped by, dropped that off for her, and then we just sat here and chatted for a little bit. And she was super nice. So Daniela, if you're watching this, thank you for being a longtime subscriber, and really appreciate all the support. So now, yeah, off to Carlsbad. It's a beautiful day out. It's a little hot here, actually. It's 84 right now and not a cloud in the sky. So it should be a nice, fun drive down the West Coast towards San Diego. So we're going to stop, since I only have about 30% right now, we're going to stop at the Fountain. Let's see, what is it called? We're going to stop at the Fountain Valley, California, Warner Avenue Supercharger. 2 stalls available out of 14 right now. It is 250 kilowatt. Some of the other ones along the route are only 74 kilowatt. 72, so I decided to opt against those. So yeah, let's get down to Carlsbad. Well, now we're getting into LA traffic on a Friday afternoon, about 2:15. Hopefully can beat most of it and get down towards San Diego here pretty quick. Only shows 38 minutes to the next Supercharger, and then I think it's only about another 30 minutes after that.
In 500 feet, turn left. Destination is on the right.
All right, so just got plugged in. Yeah, I got here, I think, with like 18% already up there. Well, I just had 250 kilowatt, but just dropped down to 160. I'm gonna stay here for probably about 20 minutes. And then I think it's probably only about 30 minutes on to Carlsbad. Right along the coast here, up by Huntington Beach, and just need to go south right here on the 5, take that down to Carlsbad. And looks like it is just over 1 hour. Traffic kind of sucks. You can kind of see it out there. Going pretty slow. All right, I'll catch up with you when I take off. All right, so we're up to 66%, getting ready to take off. I will have about 40% when I arrive, which is fine. I'll go charge up a little bit more later so I can go explore around San Diego tomorrow morning. But for right now, I just want to get through this traffic and get to the hotel. All right, let's go on Hook. All right, let's look real quick. That was $21.25.
Now take exit 47 on the right. In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Palomar Airport Road. Now your destination is on the right.
All right, so just got to my hotel here in Carlsbad. That took a while. It wasn't that far to go, but traffic, you know, was LA, San Diego traffic. It was pretty terrible. So like at one point it said I had like 8 miles, but it was still 40 minutes. So yeah, it was pretty brutal. But just got here, just now 5 p.m. and gonna go inside, check in, and probably go grab some food around in the area. So I'm gonna go check in. I'll probably check in with you one more time before I go to bed, but otherwise, I'll see you in the morning. All right, just taking a quick lap around the hotel parking lot area here. Just kind of want to get a feel for the bike again. It's so nice out right now. It's like 74 and sunny. This thing just cruises up hills. By the way, I haven't charged this bike since I first got it, and so you saw one of my recent videos where I was in Laughlin, biked for like an hour and a half on trails, no problem, and I still have basically almost 100%. Well, it's gonna be nice to have a throttle to go up this hill when I go back. All right, so I'm just gonna show you a couple things I have on here right now. I have a lock coming from Lectric tomorrow that'll go right in here. And then I'm also going to put, this is a Apple AirTag right here. That's actually gonna go, I'm gonna probably put that right there. And then if the lock will fit, I'll put it behind that. But otherwise I have it right here behind the water bottle. So, I mean, either works. You can see I have not charged it. And last week I was in Laughlin riding for like an hour. On trails and roads, and I still have basically 100%. So this thing has been awesome. I have a little clamp here for a camera if I want to put one up there. I actually forgot that in my hotel room, so I don't have that with right now. Otherwise the seat goes all the way to the bottom, and then you can kind of see there's like a stand down here, and that's once you flip the pedals up, that's where kind of all the weight sits on when it's all folded. So far, so good. I mean, everything's been working great. It does have a light on the front. That seems to be pretty good. It's got reflectors, obviously. Have a cell phone holder right here. That's what I've actually been using to film when I was in Laughlin, and today, the road view, what you saw, was just my phone in here, and I can just take this and turn it. And if I want to just use it for GPS and things like that, I can do that. But otherwise, yeah, just have it like that, and then I can use it to film myself if I'm riding, or to film, you know, the road in front of me. Pedals do just kind of flip up. You just push in and flip them up. and this is where it breaks in the middle and then it folds down. And so you just kind of flip this clamp out and then fold the bike, and that's where the battery is, right in here. And you can take it out as well. And so if you want to bring it into like a hotel room or something like that and just charge it up on the wall, you can of course do that. That's kind of the setup. It's so awesome that it just fits in one little side right on the back of the Model Y. And this thing will cruise up to about 20 miles per hour, and you do have a throttle right here, so you can run it kind of like a little electric motorcycle if you don't feel like pedaling, which I will do when I head back up those hills. All right, and so this is kind of the angle that you'll see me at, and let's head up some hills here. Put that pedal assist on, going up to 1, now to 2. You're gonna probably even just see how much faster the trees are going behind the back. I'm going up a pretty decent hill. Barely have to even try. It's definitely cheating as far as exercise, but you know, you can of course just ride it as a bike if you want, and that's not gonna be an issue. All right, so you can see I'm going up a pretty decent hill. I have it on pedal assist 3 out of 5. I'm gonna put it on just throttle on 5. So I'm not pedaling at all, but I'm going right uphill like a motorcycle. Okay, now I'm back to pedal assist 2. All right, so that was super fun. Yeah, it just took about a 30-minute ride just around this area in Carlsbad, and you kind of just wanted to show you guys exactly how it works, especially when you're using the throttle or pedal assist going uphill. And but there is one specific thing that I really want to talk about that is like super important, and so I want you to like get serious for a minute, okay? So rule number 1 of Bike Club: don't open your mouth when you're riding. I just took a huge bug right to the back of the throat, then almost threw up on myself. So yeah, make sure you keep your mouth closed. Lesson learned, that's for sure. But other than that, had a lot of fun, and it's just so nice being out in like 70-degree weather, just biking around this beautiful area of Carlsbad. So I'm happy that I could take you guys along for the ride, show you the bike a little bit more, and yeah, if you want to pick one up, there will be a link down in the description below. They're only $7.99, and yeah, I mean, right now it's gone down 3 bars. That's 2 weekends in a row. Haven't charged it since I initially got it, and I went for over an hour on trails last week, and then just went for another half hour here, and I'm only down 3 out of 10 bars. So pretty awesome. It's like having a little electric motorcycle. Who doesn't want to be a kid again for a little bit, you know? It was a lot of fun. All right, let's go put this baby away. Okay, so here's the AC charger that goes into the wall, and this is the battery for the Lectric XP Lite. Just has a key on the bottom. That's how you can you know, you can be the only one that takes it out, and then it just slides out, and then you can just plug it in, charging port right there, just like that. And then you plug this into the wall. And you can see we are charging. So it should stay on red, and then when it gets full, it'll turn green. That's pretty much it. And then you can, of course, you can charge it when this is in the bike too. There's a port on the side, so you can just still plug this in. This is just a little more convenient if I didn't want to bring the bike all the way into the hotel, or, you know, if it's in your garage or something like that and you just want to plug it in the house. It just makes it a little easier being able to take that out. Plus, if you have a second one, let's say you want to go out on a really long bike ride, like, you know, 50, 100 miles, you could bring an extra one with you and then just swap it out just like you would on like a Canon camera. And then there you go. You got another 45, 50 miles. Now in the car, I can just plug this into my portable power station, like a Jackery or an Opus. And so either one of those, and you can just plug it in there and it works just the same. And then I plug that into the car, and that 12 volt draws from the main battery. It's kind of like a pass-through of a pass-through, but it works great. And that's just how easy it is to set up, tear down, or charge your Lectric XP Lite. Man, this is what I remember about Carlsbad. Look at this place, just gorgeous.